is gonna cut out. All right, we're continuing. Unfortunately, we were not live we lost a lot of our stream, but we keep going. Is gonna cut out. All right, we're continuing. All right, that's good. Let's keep going. I will be keeping check a little bit more often now, I realized. But anyway, question 1. Describe the steps needed to access. Describe the steps needed to access a database or data warehouse using warehouse from Cognos Analytics. So basically, we just need to describe that. All right. Question 2. Create an interactive data. Create an interactive dashboard. Create an interactive dashboard using data within the data warehouse. Sorry guys, I cut out. You've probably missed quite a bit. I don't really care. Just want to let you know that. Okay, so create an interactive dashboard using data within the data warehouse. Course 9, week 3, module 1. I literally don't care. This is for you, not for me. Question 3. Add multiple visualizations to your Cognos Analytics dashboard. So try and remember those. Let's get started on question 1. All right, question 1. Let's do this properly, guys. Okay, so question 1. Let's go here. I'm scared now to do anything because OBS keeps cutting out. Accessing a database overview. In addition to the files and static data sets, you can use Cognos to access a variety of databases and databases, both on the cloud and on the enterprise. Okay, so you can use Cognos to access databases. You can use access IBM DB2 Warehouse, Amazon Redshift, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, MongoDB, MySQL, PostgreSQL. Those are all the ones I see there. So Snowflake and others. First, identify database source. For databases, create schemas and tables containing the connection, create schemas and containing connection, obtain the credentials, creating a report or dashboard using a database. Create data server connections. You'll need to create server connections to connect databases. Okay, then for each connection, create data modules for the selected tables. Create data modules for selected tables. Go to dashboard and add data modules as sources. And you add the data modules as sources. Then you drag the data modules into the dashboard canvas. Drag columns from the data module into the dashboard canvas. So you can look at your service credentials. You see an IBM DB2 on cloud. There's 5 steps in action. Let's see these 5 steps in action. For this demo, you'll use an IB2 database as the source data warehouse. First, you need to obtain the service credentials to connect the database from the DB2 instance. Okay, so you get the service credentials to connect the DB2 instance. There's source DB2. Clicking new credential. Now you need to name the service credential, set the role to manager, and click add. Add the service credential. Scrolling down, you can see the service credential. Okay, you can see the service credential there. You just created within the service credentials list. Then service data source. Click credentials, view the credentials details. Okay, I think we've done it. Here's a snippet of the service credentials details. Copy the username, password, and the Java database connectivity URL. You'll need to replace the placeholder with the username, password in the Java database connectivity URL. Okay, so that's below there with the actual values that you have. Remember to remove the angle brackets so it all looks normal. So getting started, DB2 4Y. Preview the data source, launch DB2 UI, preview the data schema and tables that you need. to the Cognos database. So I want to look at the tables and columns. Click under Manage, click Go to UDI. This action opens the page where you go view and edit and administer the DB2 instance. So you open the DB2 instance. Within the DB2, I think we need some more, a little bit more. Need this a bit bigger. Okay. Within the DB2, click the data icon, select the schema, select the table you want. Customer loyalty is the table. It's used for your dashboard in Cognos Analytics. Okay, source data source schema in the table. Select customer loyalty. Here you're approving the customer loyalty in the LFN 96733 schema. Okay, so the schema is the database. Essentially, viewing your tables provides ideas about the data attributes you can visualize. And now that you have connection, manage your connection. Now that you have the database correct, you identify the data you want to visualize. Go to the Cognos Analytics web page. Go to the hamburger menu and then manage. You'll see several management options, but your task is to click data server connections to connect with the data server. Click the plus icon to view the data warehouse options that you can connect to using Cognos. Okay, so click plus, get the IBM DB2, look at the server connections. Okay, look here, guys, I missed something, sorry guys. Okay, let's go back. Under Manage, click to this action opens the page where you need to administer the DB2 instance. This is step 2. Within the DB2, click the data icon, select the schema and select the table you want to use. Okay, customer loyalty. Used for your dashboard in Cognos Analytics. Okay, select the customer loyalty table. Okay. So now you are previewing the customer loyalty table in the LFN 96733 database schema. Viewing your table provides ideas about the data attributes you can visualize. Okay, now you know the table you want. It's now for database credentials and identify the data you want to visualize. You go to step 2, which is go to Cognos Analytics. Go to the hamburger menu, click Manage, right? Click Manage. Click Manage, then Data Server Connections. Okay. Data Server Connections. Your task is to click to create and manage connections. Data server, connect with the data server. Okay. To connect with click the plus icon. Okay, click the plus. Okay, where you can connect using Cognos. All right. IBM DB2. Next, click IBM DB2. All right. Now, next, click IBM DB2. Okay. Okay. So you manage server connections. Connection. Okay. Do I really need to look at this? I suppose I do. Okay. This is what shows up. Okay. So you look at the connections. Click on that. Look at server connection below people. Click plus. Click plus. Click plus. Click plus. You click plus and then you click IBM DB. Okay, click plus, click IBM DB2 on the cloud. Okay, now you fill in the details. You want to connect anonymously. Okay, connect anonymously using the JBDC code connection you've cloned. This is the Java database from the DB2 administration page. From the DB2, now replace the username and password with your DB2 user service credentials and click test to ensure you have a successful data connection. So that's how we test. Success, this test successful, the green check mark, owner, 366 schemas, taking it this, then you can then name a connection. Here the connection is named MyDB2. Click save. You can, next you'll load the schema, it's the schema connection, load schema. And go to the schema, click 3 dots to load the schema, click the 3 dots. After you click the 3 dots, then you'll find load schema. Next to the schema, then you can load a schema from the DB2. Cognos take a few seconds, load the metadata from the DB2 instance. Okay, once the metadata is loaded, you'll see a green check mark next to the schema name. Once the data is, you'll see it. Now that you've connected to the DB2 instance, you create a new data module that will link to the source data. So you go to new data module. Okay, the actual place where we can state the data source. Data module, new data module, then you go data module, then you go data source. We got address in the left pane, which is the connection. Okay, so there you go. Previously created. Here, click the schema. Here, click the schemas, this is sources. Okay, I think I just lost a bit of information somewhere here. Where was it? After this, it was here, I think. I think it was here, guys. Okay, this section takes a few sections which loads the instance. Once the metadata is, you'll see the green check mark next to the schema. It's the schema name. Okay, now you go to new. Okay, so now you go to new at IBM Cognos Analytics. Then you go to data module. So new on Cognos Analytics. Okay, data module new. Okay, Cognos Analytics on the hamburger. You go to new, below home, data module. And then you find your sources. You go to MyDB as the connection you previously created. Then you click on the schema you want to use and you click find. So because you added a schema for that DB. Now with the schema module, just click the table name. Cognos will open the table and you can see and view the data. The file icon to save the table. Give the data module appropriate and an applicable name. Here the table module's name, my customer loyalty module, save in the my content folder. Let's keep going. Click save. Now that the module is created, you want to so put in you create your dashboard, or you use it to create your dashboard. So now you say, then you say new dashboard. Click new and then click dashboard. Okay, click new dashboard. I don't even know if this, tab with multiple template options in each. You'll click the template and create tabbed. Since you click the template and then click create. Click a source to choose the data to use for your source. Okay, to the dashboard window, click the my customer. Okay, and then module on the column and as your source, and then click add. Hang on. Oh, click this template and then click create. So click the source data for IAM source. Select the source. Okay, so source top left. Got it. Click the name column because it is my column and the name column. That's the one with source. Then click add. Okay, with that. Okay, now on the left customer loyalty module, drag the attributes that you want. Isn't this just it? In this example, the quantity sold is selected because this is all stuff here. Okay, quantity sold selected. You can see the total quantity sold along with the title, which is the field label by default. You can double click the label to change or format the text. Okay, you can also adjust the attributes length, width, and position based on your design requirements. Okay, so this is, I actually think I know. Or am I crazy? Drag the attributes in the tab there and render them as a bar plot. Okay. Attributes are rendered as a bar plot showing the sale of each product line. Each product line of the year. So sale, product line over year. Okay, you can adjust the color, and you can also add a title and format it. Exactly, like the quantity sold attribute. Okay, and now for the third tab, let's drag country below quantity sold to visualize regional sales. For this world map appears. Did I miss something? Wait, I missed something, right? For the third tab, drag country below quantity sold to visualize regional sales. The world map appears. You can adjust the size of the region based on your needs. Okay. I feel like I missed something. No, there's something I feel like I missed something there. Let's just do it properly. Quantity sold. For the first tab, let's drag country, quantity sold to visualize regional. Okay. To visualize regional sales. Okay. Visualize regional sales. The world map appears. You can adjust the size of the region based on your needs. Okay. Based on your needs. Let's add some attributes to this map. You want to add quantity sold so that you can visualize regional sales. Now, when you click a particular region, you can see the bar graph and the quantity sold is updated as per the selected region. Here's a glimpse of the finished dashboard. Okay, 5 visualization results. Remember to save your completed dashboard with an appropriate link. Cognos makes it easy for you to share the finished dashboard as a viewable link. Okay, so we need to finish dashboard views. Okay, in this video you learned that Cognos Analytics dashboard can be created from a variety of data sources, as they pointed out. You can create a combination of files, databases, and data warehouses. Accessing a database in Cognos requires a data server connection and a data module. All right. A data server connection establishes a connection to the database, and a data module is a container for the database objects such as tables, to link to tables as well, and database objects. You can add a data module and can use its field and columns for visualizations. And to create visualizations, Cognos Analytics includes a variety of visualizations to create interactive dashboards from data warehouses. Okay, data warehouse. Is there anything more? Okay. All right, so we know what to do. We just go here. There's a few, the ones that. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so question 1 is describe the steps needed to. Okay, question 1 says describe the steps needed to access a database in a database's data in a data warehouse from Cognos Analytics. In a data warehouse from Cognos Analytics. Okay, let's do that. So first off, so this is the steps to access a data warehouse from Cognos Analytics. Now step one is identify the databases, schemas, and tables, and obtain connection credentials. All right, let's keep going. That is step 1. I think we can maybe just make it like I'm going to make a format. I'm just going to draw lines. Okay, step 1. Step 2. Step 2 is, what is step 2? Let's have step 2. Steps 2, create data warehouse from Cognos Analytics. Step 3, create server connections. Create server connections. Create server connections. All right, that is step 2. Let's move on to step 3. Step 3 is, let's keep going. Create modules for the selected tables. Create modules for the selected tables. Tables. Okay, step 3 is done. Step 4 is what? Let's see. Step 4 is create a dashboard and add more data modules to it. Step 4 is create a dashboard. Create a dashboard. Create a dashboard and add data modules to it. All right. Step 5. Let's see. Step 5 is create visualizations. Drag columns from the data module onto the dashboard. Create visualizations. Visualizations. Drag columns from the data module onto the dashboard. That is to complete the dashboard. Step 5 is done. Pretty reasonable. So here's the steps once again, guys. Identify the databases schema. Step 1 is, okay, steps to access data warehouse from Cognos Analytics. It starts with step 1. identify the databases, schemas, and tables, and obtain connection credentials. Assuming those are the ones you want to use. Step 2 is create server connections. Step 3 is create modules to the selected tables. Step 4, create a dashboard and add data modules to it. Step 5, create visualizations. Drag columns from the data module onto the dashboard, as we've seen above. Let's keep going. That's question 1. Question 1 is done. Let's keep going. What is next? Question 2. Question 2, create an interactive dashboard using the data warehouse. I'll just tick that because there's not much I can say. And then there's question 3, which says add multiple visualizations to your Cognos Analytics dashboard. I will tick that. I will virtually tick that, but virtually tick that. Yeah. Okay, so that's question 2 done, and that is question 3 done. Now there's just one more thing I would like to mention before we conclude this item. Okay, I would like to mention the different platforms that you can use, if that's correct, or data warehouse platforms, I think. Data warehouse platforms, right? Many databases and data warehouse systems. I don't know if this is the right word, but get what they are saying. Let's see. So we have examples of data platforms, data warehouse platforms that can access IBM Cognos Analytics. I think that's through a server, but there we go. That's the heading, and they are as follows. We have, I'm going to make them interestingly shaped. Why not? How many squares are there? There are 4. Let's draw 4 rectangles or squares, or however you want to call them. It is what it is. Okay, another square or rectangle, depending on how specific you want to be. Okay, there's 8 squares. You have IBM DB2 warehouse, and there's also IBM DB2 on cloud, but of course they conveniently forget that and conveniently forget the difference, because of course they want to advertise the IBM DB2 warehouse, which you have to pay for. There's no free version of that in any state in the world. SQL Server, we have MongoDB, then we have MySQL, then we have PostgreSQL, PostgreSQL Data Warehouse, Snowflake Warehouse. All of these have their own attributes, but again, as I say, I'll say it again, it is a speed run. We can go over it one more time, but I'm not going to get into any of the extra details. Snowflake is for GDPR, by the way. Okay, examples of data warehouse platforms that can access IBM Cognos Analytics. I guess flexibly. And IBM IBM DB2 warehouse, or IBM DB2 on cloud, Amazon Redshift, Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, MongoDB, MySQL, PostgreSQL, and of course Snowflake. Let's move on to the summary of the video, and then we can finish this item. Summary. Where are you, summary? Where's the summary, guys? Can you see the summary? See the summary at all, guys? There's a summary, right? Wait, is that the summary? Hang on. 40. Inclusive for, yeah, this is it. Okay, so in Cognos Analytics, in summary, in this video you learned that Cognos Analytics dashboard can be created from a variety of data sources. IBM, an IBM Cognos Analytics dashboard can be created from a variety of data sources. I assume those come from data connections or server connections. They're created from that variety of data sources. Next bullet point, accessing a database in Cognos Analytic. Cognos requires a server connection and a data module. So that means that data module will contain your schema, maybe contain your columns, your tables, schema which will contain your columns and tables, and your tables which contain anyway. Data server connection establishes a connection to the database and a data module, is a container. Data module is a container. It's a container for database objects. Such as tables. Right. Next bullet point. You can add a data. Okay. You can add a data module and use its fields and columns for visualizations on a dashboard, probably. How do you spell visualization? Visualizations. There we go. Now we move on to Cognos Analytics. Includes a variety of visualizations to create interactive dashboards from data warehouses. All right, there we go. Interactive dashboards from data warehouses. We can obviously read this again. I guess we can, why not? So, in a summary, an IBM Cognos Analytics dashboard can be created from a variety of data sources, from data modules to data sources. Okay, accessing a data space in Cognos requires a server connection, and a data module. Full stop. A data server connection establishes a connection to the database, and a data module is a container for database objects such as tables. You can add a data module and use it in fields and columns and visualizations from a server, from a data source, from a data module. Okay, Cognos Analytics includes a variety of visualizations to create interactive dashboards from data warehouses. Okay, so that is the video covered. The problem I'm having, like right now, is we have to actually go back to another course. I'm sure, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but we had that trouble with that lab. So we're gonna have to fix it. You have to fix that lab. I need to get that lab done. It was that lab that we didn't do so well. It's 2 labs, to be fair. So this one I didn't mark as done. Oh, but this is done. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong one. Sorry, this lab I didn't mark as done. Go 83. To be fair, pretty good. Oh wait, I didn't do well, right? No, I didn't do well with that one. Anyway, I didn't do well with that in the first try. I got lucky second try, maybe. Oh no, maybe not. Probably not. But I didn't do very well in this week for some reason. Get querying the data. Okay, so we've got querying the data. We need hands-on lab populating a data warehouse. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. 15-minute lab, nice and chill. Is this it? Is this it, right, guys? This is it, right, guys? This is it. Yeah, totally. This is it. Okay. All right, so this is totally it. Let's just go to it. Boom. All right, so now I'm going to be very careful as what I put in here. I am going to be very, very careful because I'm going to get this right this time. All right, let's keep going. Oh, wait, let's check if the stream is going still. I always wonder, is the stream still going? Are we still live? Let's see. It does look like we are still live. This time I feel like we might be live for a while. So I'm gonna get this right this time. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, this is good. Or we can look at some other stuff. I think we can. We could look at I suppose the next lab, I suppose. But we're definitely going to be accessing DB2. That's all I'm going to say. We're definitely going to be accessing DB2. To create a dashboard with billing data, prerequisites, provision an instance of Cognos Analytics. Okay, so this is sort of provision an instance of DB2 on cloud. So we've done all of this, right? This one actually has prerequisites, which is pretty epic. I am going to do 2 other labs. Yes, guys. I am going to do 2 other labs right now. Purely for the fact that it's just bizarre for me to even think of... anyway, hands-on lab. This is this hands-on lab. Hands-on lab. Analyzing DB2... No, sorry. DB2 data. Data with Cognos Analytics. All right, let's keep going. All right, how are we doing? Okay, so this is prerequisites in this one, which is important. I think we have done all of them. We have created an IBM account. That I did a long time ago. The DB2 instance as well a long time ago. But to be fair, I had to create a new one very recently. Cognos Analytics we've done recently, and yeah, pretty good. The prerequisites are of course and hands-on lab analyzing DB2 data with analyzing DB2 data with Cognos Analytics. So this is you using Cognos Analytics with DB2 on cloud. Very, very familiar. So the objective for this exercise is probably the longest objective I've seen in a long time. Oh wait, no, maybe in the hands-on lab, probably the longest. To create the objective is to create, let's remember, full stop, to create a dashboard, with billing data, on DB2 using Cognos Analytics, and analyze the region. I must remember to do the washing up today as well. Region-wise speed. I must remember to do the washing up. Region-wise speed. After I'm finished, I have to do the washing up of the dishes. Okay, so the goal is to the questions or learning objectives include only one, is to create a dashboard of billing data on DB2 using Cognos Analytics and analyze the region-wise speed. Is this for billing data for the... Okay, let's see. Are we in? We're in. It looks like we're in. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, obviously this is really important to me, so it kind of does matter. This does actually matter to me. This does actually matter. This matters quite a lot. Please work. Okay, so this actually does matter. This will actually make me legitimately angry if I don't manage to do this. Okay. Okay, so we have to go back in my book to when we were doing that hands-on lab, I guess. Which was that? Okay, this was it. Create an instance of IBM DB2 on cloud. Did that. Create credentials, and there we go. So now we have a create DB2 CLI. That is what we want. Okay, so we are a bit behind now. Not ideal, to be fair. Not ideal to be working in the past, but again, kind of is required if you want to know how to do the assignment, the final exam. You do want to do it like this. Okay, so here we go. Here is DB2. Okay, so this is the one we want. Let's go here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going for the fans. Let's keep going. Okay, keep going. Service credentials. These are my service credentials. Okay, we got them. Okay, good. We got this. Let's keep going. Okay. Yeah. Set private one session. Okay. Step 4 of 12. Cloud production data. If you do not have any step, run for instructions to the app. Use the probably create service. If you know instructions, user password, host, port, database name. You'll need them. You can access step 6 of 12, step 3. Create a DB2 DSN. You'll need to create DSN interface to the browser user interface using the DB2 CLI. You can access Cloud DB2 from the command line. DB2 CLI can be very helpful in automating data load tasks. In this next, so you'll create a DSN data source name. A DSN is a short, simple name that refers to a data source. Creating a DSN is a two-step process. Step 1. We add the database host, port, and the security mode details. The sample command is given for your reference below. Okay, DB2 CLI space write CSV space add space minus database space DB name space minus host space host name minus space minus port space 5001 space minus parameter space open double quotes security transport mode equals SSL double quotes. There we go. Step 2, we give a name to the data source which is created. This DSN name helps us to easily point to the IBM DB2 instance. A sample command is given for your reference below. DB2 CLI writes CFG add DSN name, database name, DB name, host name, port 5001. Run the commands below on your terminal to create a DSN name production. Make sure you use the database name, host, and port details you noted in exercise 2. Okay, so let's see. This is the 2 commands that got us in so much trouble last time. Okay, so let's just do this. Okay, guys, so let's go. So DB2, let's make sure everything is perfect. DB2 CLI write CFG add database database add database blood B minus host, and now I give my host. Okay, where's our host, guys? This is our host, right? I'm gonna say this is our host. I think this is a fairly safe. It's either wrong, so I mean if it's wrong it's different. So there's our host. So we've got our host, now we got our port, which is 31198, and then we have our parameter. Okay, are you sure? Okay, wait. Oh, no, that is not our port. Whew. We do not want to make that mistake. Port is 31864. 31864. Hang on. Yes. And we hopefully are back. Let me see if we're still online. Let me see. This is not the place to look. Looks like we are online. Oh no. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, you guys should hear me better now. Okay. So we're missing something. We have parameter, security, transport, security transport mode. Security transport mode is in secure socket layer, SSL, and this should be, okay, let's be precise here. DB2CLI, write CFG, add minus database, blood B, minus host 318. Yeah, so hopefully this works. Okay, good start, guys, good start. Now, what do we do next? We add a production DSN. So basically, this is the same, except we add something else, which is a bit extra. Let's go here. This is our extra thing that we are adding. It is called a minus DSN. Alright, so with our DSN, what are we going to do with our DSN? Oh, it's just the same. It's just the same. It is the same, right? It's the same. Oh, no, we say production. Okay, so we say minus DSN production. Hopefully I spelled this right. Production, and then database. This is the same now, right? This is the same, right? Minus database, blood B minus hosts, blood B minus host, then port. Okay, so it's just the same as this. So we just take this minus. Is it add though? It's not add, right? It's just database. So it's just add database. We're not saying we gave the add already, so we used the add already. Okay, let's see if this is correct. Let's see if this is correct, guys. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Hopefully we get more stuff like this. And this is where we had our problem previously. So step 7 of 12, exercise step 4 minus verify db2 CLI DSN. Now that the DSN is created, we need to verify if it is working before we go ahead and start using password. Okay, let's just do this. db2, so wait, let's just db2 space validate space minus DSN space alias space minus connect space minus user space user ID space minus password space, I'm guessing password. Okay. So let's see, what are we missing here? db2 CLI. So db2 CLI validate DSN production. So this is all theory as far as I know. This is all theory, as they say in chess. Minus connect minus user. Okay, so now we have to bring in my user credentials, which should be here. So user is this, right? User is this. Okay, I don't want to get it wrong. I really don't want to get it wrong. Username is this. Okay, so username is this. Let's get our username. Please work. Please work. So this is our username. Now we need our password. Minus passwd. So passwd. Here it is. This is passwd. Passwd. Let's keep going. Alright, passwd. This is, if this works, guys, we're in. If it doesn't, we're not in. Success, it looks good. As expected, I expect this to work. So we do have a similar output to this. We're not going to get too much in. We now have access to our IBM DB2 Cloud instance. Okay, so now we want to run the command to download. Okay, so let's go here. Step 8 of 12, exercise for create schema production. Download step 1, download the schema file. Run the command below to download the schema file. So let's download this file. Honestly, I'm not in the mood for wget right now. But let's create the schema. Run the command below to create the schema in the production data warehouse. Make sure you use your username and password that you noted in exercise 2. Should I learn these off by heart? No, I am going to probably change it because people could use this after the video, so I'll have to change it. Okay, so step 2, create the schema. Run the command below to create the schema in the production data warehouse. Make sure you use your username and password that you noted in exercise 2. db2 CLI. Okay, db2. So this is, what does this do? This creates the schema. db2 so we're executing SQL right now. We're executing some SQL. Minus DSN production, I guess. Production minus user. Now we give our username, which is, our username is this, and our password is that. So just take this. Password is this. Let's go here. User is this. Now we have our password minus PASSWD. As far as I know, that's correct. Okay, minus PASWD. Okay, whatever. Password. There we go. Let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. Okay, pretty good. Happy with that. Alright, now we do some input, some SQL. Inputs. Basically, what you declare is you're doing some SQL. Input SQL, you say execute SQL, you say input SQL. I made a mistake there, I didn't put a minus. Minus input SQL star, star. I know I could copy paste, but okay, star schema dot SQL. This is the file that has been saved. So actually I could have just written that out. So you want input SQL. So you want input into the database, into the schema. Oh, so into the schema. So you're adding the schema into the database and executing the SQL of the schema into the database. So you're executing the SQL statement that creates the schema. But you have to say execute SQL first, then you have to say input SQL. Of course, Now, the command above tells CVer to run commands in the star schema on the production data warehouse. So first it loads it with so it's just input the SQL with that, but execute the SQL is different. That executes this executes it. This inputs it into the DB2 warehouse. My warehouse. So here we go. Command not found. Oh, I just messed it up. I just messed it up slightly. Hang on. Let me just put DB2 CLI. Hang on. DB2 CLI. Slight mistake. That's why you always got to check your work. Always check your work. It's a criminal offense not to, so I just committed a crime. Let's go. So this looks fine. All good. Now it has been completed. Now download the data files. Okay, so step 9.12, so 6 minus space populate data production warehouse. Step 1 colon space download the data files. Run the commands below to download the data files. Okay, so now we want to download the data files for that. For the database, I'm guessing. So we wanted to put it into our production data warehouse. So we want to put all that in. It does look successful for all of them. Load the data into the data warehouse. Now run the commands below to load the data into the production data warehouse. So now we have all of these in our command line, in our bash script. Now we want to put them into the data. Okay, run the data warehouses. Make sure you use your username and password that you noted in exercise 2. Okay, hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we just do similar thing. DB2 CLI execute SQL. I don't know. I think you have to do the input as well. Yeah, execute SQL. Execute SQL DSN minus DSN production user. I wish I could just get this done a lot quicker, but there's just another way. I have to do it like this. Okay, let's go here. Password, I'm guessing they want is it pass double SWD. Is as follows. Let's go here. Wait, hang on. There we go. Let's highlight this. Password. Okay, so we've got our password. Let's see. Now we want to input our SQL. I could run all these commands myself, I guess. I guess if I put this in now, I'm basically committing it to myself that I have to put these commands in myself. But let's just do it. Input SQL, the more work, the better, I suppose. Even if it is a speed run. Okay, start SQL. This better be correct because I mean. DB2 CLI. Execute SQL. Run DB2 CLI. Execute SQL. Exec DB2 CLI execute SQL. What did I do wrong? DB2 CLI execute SQL. Exec SQL. Did I just do it wrong? Did I just do it wrong there, guys? Okay, maybe. Yeah, but again, the time. Yeah. What does it say? Username and password invalid? Oh, username and password is invalid. Oh, okay. Okay, well then that's fine. I see what they mean now. Let me just do it like this. Because I realized I just could have made a huge blunder there and basically ruined our chances of winning. Well, of getting a good score here, of getting almost the perfect score. We want the perfect score today, guys. We want the perfect score, and the only way we can get the perfect score is if we do well. So let's do well. Okay, we're missing one thing, which I guess could be a could be this maybe. There we go. So let's see this. This should work, right? Aha, okay, good stuff. We have one more dimension customer. Yeah, that takes us back, right, guys? Takes us back to when we were doing dimensions, and now all of a sudden we're back with dimensions. We're back with dimensions. Dimensions of yeah. Okay, so dimensions. Let's go here. Dimensions. Dimensions. Where's username, guys? Where's username? Username is here. We want password, then we want username, and then we are done. We want password, then we want username. Password, then we want username. Where's username, guys? Where's username? Let's keep going. It's a bit frustrating. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I should write it out, right? I should write it out. I feel like I should. Okay, there we go. Now things are just working. I'm gonna be honest. Wait, I saw something from South Africa. That's where I'm from, guys. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's do the last one off by. Can we do it off by heart? DB2 CLI. Wait, hang on. Let's do it. I can't do the parse so far. DB2 CLI. DB2 CLI exec SQL, and then it's DSN, right? Then it's production. Okay, so I knew that one so far, but I forgot the rest. So user, I think we actually have user, and then password is as follows. Sure, we should all know it by now, all of us. Password is this. Password is these. Alright, this password. Okay, password we've done. Okay, so we've done password. Oh yeah, now we have to do the classic input SQL. Okay, we got to input our dimension table. Input SQL. Sorry, this is not a this is not a dimension table, to be fair. This is a fact table, which is very different. Completely different, but anyway. Guess there it is. This is hopefully correct. Just checking spelling. Alright, so it does actually look like this is fact billing. Okay, so these are all a bunch of primary keys and foreign keys, I would assume. Okay, let's move on. So step 10 of 12. Verify the data on the production data warehouse. Download the verification. Oh, is this the same? Is this the Python script that we did ages ago? Is this the Python script that we did ages ago? Wait, was I streaming? When did I start streaming then? Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's do another wget. So step 10 of 12, exercise 7 minus verify the data of the production data. Step 1, colon, down the verification. Run the command. Okay, running the command. So this is our verify SQL. Now verify the data in the data warehouse. Run the command below to verify the data in the production table warehouse. Sorry, step 2 colon space verify the data in the data warehouse. Run the command below to verify the data on the production data warehouse. Make sure you use your username and password that you noted down in exercise 2. Okay, so you noted down exercise 2. Okay, so we've got DB2 CLI exec SQL DSN production minus user J. Okay, so this is so we run the verify SQL. Okay, so if it says verify SQL, do all the checks that we've done. If you will remember that, good for you. I think I did a video on it. I think so. Okay, let's write out primarily DB2 CLI exec SQL minus DSN production, user, production, user, I think username we've done, right? Production, user, username we've done, right? At this point, I'm going to start remembering off by heart. I've done it so many times. Okay, this, and password minus pass, WD. Then we put in our password, which is it that? Is it actually that? It is actually that, okay. That is our password. Okay, put our password there. Now I think it's the classic minus input SQL. Is it minus input SQL, guys? And can I remember the file name? This is actually not even necessary. Okay, verify.sql. Thing is, if I spelled that wrong, I would have wasted all this typing. So you got to be careful. Exec SQL minus DSN, production minus user. Yeah, that, and then that. Okay, so minus, that's the password. Okay, so yeah. Okay, shall we run it? Hopefully it verifies that all the checks have been successful. Please don't say there's an error. Okay, so it just shows the amount of rows. Okay, as you can see. So it should be 132,000. I think I remember this from when we were doing this week of the course. Yeah, so there it is. Fetch all 1 rows. Fetched. Okay, pretty good. Let's keep going. Okay, step 11 of 12. Exercise 8. Work with DB2CLI interactive command line. DB2CLI can also be used interactively. Run the command below to open an interactive SQL command shell to your production data warehouse. Make sure you have your username and password that you know in exercise 2. So as far as I know, I don't know what this actually does. I don't actually know what this actually does, guys. DB2CLI exec SQL minus DSN production minus user. I can't actually remember what it was. Oh, okay, minus user. What was it? It was this, and that one actually is the password. So let's keep going. This is the user. Okay, all right. This is the password. What is it? Password. So bad. Is that real? Oh wait, did I? Oh, I messed the whole thing up there. Did I mess this whole thing up? Oh, I didn't. Okay, good. Password. Okay, password is this actually. It is actually this. Okay, so this goes here. I think I remember it looking familiar to that. And then we have minus input SQL. Yeah, this is just right. Okay, so this is just exec SQL. So we just want to do the SQL. Oh, so you just say exec SQL, and then that is okay. Oh, so we're in the so now we're in the actual DB2 CLI of the production DSN schema, I suppose. And the command below. Okay, so exercise interactively shell to your production warehouse. Make sure you have your username and password that you know in exercise 2. DB2 CLI exec SQL minus DSN production minus user JRG 38634 minus password. That okay, we did this. Now they want us to do some SQL. Let's do some SQL. Alright, so they want us to select the count from the dimension of month. They want to select it this way, which is also fine. Oh wait, select no. They want us to select count of all the rows in dim month from dim month. I think spelling that. No, I don't know. I mean, okay, 132. It should say 132, right? You see an output. You're encouraged to run more SQL queries. Well, really, what other queries do you want me to do? I could run the rollup, I guess. I could run rollup. I could definitely run rollup. So what do we run rollup on? I don't know the columns though. Okay, let's look at all the columns from sorry, what am I doing? From, let's actually do the month, why not? Because it's here. The month, limit 10. Actually, why don't we keep it the theme? Let's keep it the theme. Let's actually keep the theme, limit 10. Alright. Okay, so this is the columns. It's month ID, year. Oh wait, what is the fact table's name again? Fact sales or something? What is it? What is that thing? What is fact sales? Fact amount? Fact billing? Oh no, this is not right. This is not right. Oh, you can do joins? Yeah, you can do joins. I'm sure you can do joins. Thing is, what you want though depends on how you visualize the tables. So I'm sure you could do cube. I'm sure you could do roll up. I'm sure you could do group by set. Group set by. I think it's group by set. I'm not actually sure. What are the queries? You want me to run more queries? Well, I did run a query right now, but I mean, okay, let's see. What are the tables? I can't remember the tables. What are the tables? What are the tables? Okay, what are the tables? Come on, what are the tables? Am I doing it wrong? Am I actually? Is this PostgreSQL? Oh no, this is DB2. This is different. Yeah, this is different. Let's see. Let's see. This is not what we want. Okay, so we have fact billing, we have dim customer. Let's try joining a table, and then we can, I think, move on to the next one. Select. I don't actually remember how to do this properly because I don't actually know the columns. So if I knew the columns from what is it? Dim customer, then things would be different, I guess. Select from dim customer, limit 10. Let's keep going. Alright, let's try that. Individual, 10 rows. These are the different customers you have. Okay, so you have customer ID. Okay, I think I can do this, but I think I'd have to join it in some way. I think I could join. Again, is it in the objectives though? Is it in the objectives though? Let me have a look. I want to make sure. It's in the objectives in my book. Where is this lab? Am I in the lab? What's going on? Yeah, no, this is not it. This is it. Okay, so create an instance of IBM DB2 on cloud. We did that. Create credentials. We did that. We created a DSN and we verified the DSN. Yeah, and then work with DB2 Interactive. Come on, so we've done all of the objectives. So I'm not actually sure what they want. We did this, right? Okay, this is some practice exercises. Okay, practice exercise. Using the DB2 Interactive shell, find the count rows in, find the count of rows in, the table fact billing. Select count of, find the count of rows in the table fact billing. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? That was so bad. Yeah, but, okay, fact billing. Alright, there we go. Let's go there. Is that right? That seems right. 132,000. Is that right? Yep, that's what I put. Using the cloud UI. Oh, okay. So you want me to use the Cloud UI? Okay. Let's get started. Oh, sorry. Manage. Okay, using the Cloud UI. This is Cloud UI. What do you want me to do? Create a simple materialized query table with fields customer ID and what is an MQT again? Multiple query tables. Here it is. So here. Okay, so we want to create a table, I think. Create a table, right? Data table. What is this table? Dashboard. Choose script. You want me to create a multiple query table. Update statement, user function. Select statement. Data. Aha, there it is. Multiple query table. So what do you want me to put in the multiple query table? What do you mean? Oh, do you want me to put it in here? Okay. Okay, new one. What do you want me to put in? You want me to put in average customer bill. Okay, so the name of the table. What is this? Do I have to use this? Okay, so wait. MQTs in 60. MQTs are based upon the results of queries. Store the results as data that you can retrieve instead of the underlying table. Modify the example statement below. Choose an option in. Okay, so let's edit the variables. Let me choose the name. Let's take this name. They want it to be this average customer bill. I could write it out. Average customer bill. And what else? You want columns. What columns do you want? Column name with fields customer ID and average bill amount. I think I only need. Okay, let's see. Customer ID. Customer ID and yeah, that's all I need. I only need those. Okay, so customer ID and average bill amount. Average bill amount. From what table? Oh, wait, what do you mean? With fields, customer and average bill amount. But wait, what do you mean the table? From table, what table? Yeah, there's no table here though. I actually don't know what they mean. I'm sorry. What do you mean? Name that with fields that. Do you want me to use fact building? I can use fact building, I suppose, but I'm guessing they want fact building. I'm not sure. I mean, I can use fact building, but I mean, I don't really know what they want, so I'll leave it as that. This looks fine. Create table. Unexpected tokens ignored. Is it meant to be a space or something? It's meant to be a space, right? Okay, I don't know. Create that. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so this is what they said. Oh, but this is all here, right? It says deferred, refresh deferred, maintained by system. Maintained by system? It says you're maintained by user. So create table, group by customer ID. What do you mean? Where did you guys come up with group by customer ID? Okay, group by customer ID. Where's group by customer ID? Where expression? I guess you could also say group by customer ID. Customer, group by customer ID. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Is this even right? Is this just commented out or something? Jeez, this is so weird. This is so weird to me. I'm used to making it on my own. Can't I just do this by myself though? Select run all. Access user in the editor, copy the following command. Oh, they say they want me to copy it? Oh, that's different. Okay, so if I wasted all this time. Seriously? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so they wasted all my time. Okay, let's just do it the way that it should be done, I guess, which is on your own. Okay, so create table, average customer bool. Create table, average customer. Average customer bool. Did I spell that right? Customer is wrong. Customer. Average customer bool. Alright, customer ID, average bool amount. Create table. What? Create table. Okay, with the. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, with those two columns, okay. Customer ID and customer ID and average bool amount. Average bool amount. Average bool amount. Very nice. Let's keep going. And then we say as. Literally. Okay, as. Now we say select. Oh, so this is our table. So now we're filling the table with those column names. With these values. These two columns will be filled with these two values. And okay. As select what is it? As select customer ID, customer ID. I guess that is the original column, right? That's an original column. Okay, then average booled amount, average booled. Don't know how they think they can get that average booled amount. Okay, average booled amount from fact billing. From fact billing, which makes sense, and then it says, oh, fact billing is wrong. Wait, is it fact billing like that? Wait, what? Fact billing. So the heading just it doesn't matter. Okay, so fact billing group by customer ID. Let me just do this group by customer ID again. Let's keep going. So now that is that, and now we have to initially defer the data. So now, okay, data initially deferred, refresh deferred, maintained by system. Let's go here. Is it data initially, yeah, data initially deferred. Is it like this? It is like this, deferred. Okay, data initially deferred. Now what? Then it's to refresh the deferred, so then it's checked again, basically. Refresh deferred. There we go. Refresh deferred. Next we have maintained by system. Wait, hang on. There we go. Maintained by system. Maintained by system. Oh, sorry. Refresh deferred. And then maintained by system. All right, looking good, looking very good actually. This is very decent, right? This is very decent. Okay, so say run all, okay. There you go, success, pretty nice. Problem refresh the newly created MQT. Not actually sure what they mean. How do you refresh? This refresh? Explain the statement. Refresh options. Size resolve, persist. No. Refresh it. You mean just run it again? I mean, as far as I know, I can't think further than just running it again. So let's see. Refresh the newly created. Refresh table. Oh. At the db2 CLI prompt. Run the following command. Oh, so this is it. So you use it in the db2 CLI command. Okay, so you do this. db2 CLI command. At the db2 CLI, run the following command. Refresh table. So the question was refresh the newly created multiple query table. Materialized query table. Multiple query table. Refresh table. Average customer. Average customer bool. There we go. Average customer bool, and we are good. Using the newly created multiple query table, find the customers whose average billing is more than 1,100. Okay, so how do I reference that table? Because I can reference that table. So let me just do this because lowercase is easier. Select, and by size is allowed in db2. So select, find the customers whose find customers. They want customer ID. Find customer ID. Select customer ID from what is the query table? Average customer bool. That was the name, though. It was the name, right? That was the name. Yeah, that was the name, though. So create from average customer bool. Where what was the name of the column? I mean, I remember the columns. I made the columns, so it was average bool amount. Where average bool amount equals, what does it equal? 11,000. So this is probably to do with car sales or something. Am I right? So there's find the customers. Oh, one row. Oh, there's just one. Oh, sorry, what am I doing? So bad. So bad. So bad at this programming thing. So bad at studying. Here we go. Yeah, it's greater, it's more. Why am I not reading questions properly? It's so bad. I can't make that mistake. So bad. Alright, that's how you fail. Alright, so this is it, right? Oh, select all? Oh, so let's run the let's run it properly. Select all from average customer bill where, let's write it out properly, where average, actually, yeah, it is average bill amount is greater than 11,000. Sorry, not 10, 11,000. Let me go on. There we go. Alright, you've conducted the lab. Very good. Okay, so I think we actually did complete the lab. We have one more lab to complete, of course, and that is... Let's keep this open. We'll probably need it. Okay, so this is the lab we didn't... This is the lab we didn't complete. This is the lab we didn't complete. We just gotta do this lab. Chill lab here, guys. Okay, so this is the lab. Where is it? Okay, hands-on lab, querying the data warehouse, cube, roll-up, and grouping sets, and materialized views, guys. And materialized views. Alright, so we're looking at cubes, roll-ups, grouping sets, and materialized views. We're going to probably do some SQL queries. Does look like we're going to be doing some queries. Okay. In this lab, we'll be grouping sets, we'll be doing roll-up, we're going to be doing cube, we'll be doing materialized query tables, which of course we have created. Again, not as complicated as DB2 makes it out. Exercise 1, log into your IBM DB2. This lab requires you to complete the previous populated data warehouse. If you have not finished the populated data warehouse, please finish it before you continue. Luckily, we just did. Grouping sets, cube, and rollup allow us to easily create subtotals and grand totals in a variety of ways. All these operators are used along with the group by operator. Grouping sets operator allows you to group data in a number of different ways in a single select segment. The rollup operator is used to create subtotals and grand totals for a set of columns. The summarized totals are created based on the columns passed to the rollup operator. Alright, the cube operator produces subtotals and grand totals. In addition, it produces subtotals and grand totals for every permutation of the columns provided to the cube operator. Let's keep going. Exercise 2. Oh wait, that's the exercise? Wait, what? Was this the exercise? Oh, must we write these down or something? Wait, what? Oh, okay, must we write these down? What do you mean? What's going on? What's going on in this lab? I'm so confused. Okay, so I don't know what they mean. Grouping sets, cube, and rollup allow us to easily create subtotals and grand totals in a variety of ways. Grouping sets allows you to group data in a number of different ways in a single select statement. The rollup operator allows you to create subtotals and grand totals for sets of columns, and summarized totals are created based on the columns based on the rollup operator. The cube operator produces subtotals and grand totals. In addition, it produces subtotals and grand totals for every permutation of the columns provided to the cube operator. Okay, let's keep going, right? Exercise 2, create a query using grouping sets. After you log into the cloud instance of IBM DB2, go to the SQL tab and run the query below to create a grouping set for 3 columns labeled year, category, and sum of build amount. How long is this lab, dude? How long is this lab? 30 minutes? Okay, doesn't look like 30 minutes. Exercise 2, write a query using grouping sets. After you log into the cloud instance of IBM DB2, go to the SQL tab and run the query below. To create a grouping set for 3 columns labeled year, category and sum of build amount, run the SQL statement below. Okay. So we're going to run a statement for writing a SQL query grouping sets. Okay. Okay. So we're just going to run this query in the IBM DB2. Let's create a new script. Let's create a new script. All right. So this is our new script. Okay. Select year, category, or sum build amount as total build amount. All right, let's do. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Let's do something. Let's do something, guys. Let's do something. Let's do something. Select year, category, sum. Okay, select year, category, sum of build amount. Okay, so we're using sum, like, so this is sum. Wait, I'm starting to get a feel here. Oh, we're using grouping sets as well. Okay, so select year, category, select, let's go here, select year, category, select year, category. What else do we want? Select year, year, category. What do we want? We want something else, right? We want like the sum of something. Okay, then the sum of build amount as total build amount. Sum of build amount as total, let's call it total build amount, and let's keep going. Why is it not? Is that wrong? Is this wrong? Select year, category. Oh, I have to say from, right? Then it works. Okay, as expected. From, should we just do it like this maybe? From fact billing. So this is once again the fact billing table. The fact table, left join dim customer, that's the dimension table. Left join dim customer. Can I just do this though? If I can do it with that one, why can't I do it with that? Okay, good, we can do that. Join this customer. Join on what though? What are they joined on? What column are they joined on? They're joined on customer ID. So fact billing and dim customer join on customer ID. Okay, so join on. Oh wait, sorry. What am I doing? On fact billing dot customer ID is joined with what is it? It's joined with what is it? Dim customer customer ID. I think they both have customer ID. I think I'm having a shot in the dark here. Customer ID, left join dim month. Okay, so to create a grouping set for 3 columns labeled year, category, and sum of build amount, run the SQL statement below. So here we are clearly grouping some sets. Okay, what do we have? So we have left join dim month. We also want to join left join dim month. Left join dim month. It's difficult to think about it, but this is the left table. This is the left sort of left. This is the middle. So this is left to this one. You could even actually no, it's probably left to both of them. Oh wait, no, it's not. It'll show you. Okay, there you go. It is left joining to fact billing, which is on Now you just got to visualize it and it works. So it's all by customer ID. Oh no, it's by month ID. So there we go. So dim month on fact. Sorry. Yeah, on fact billing. Dot month ID. On fact billing on month ID equals dim month equals month ID. There we go. So this does actually make sense. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Put an equal sign there. Bizarre. Okay, let's see. What's next? Okay, so now we're going to be grouping by group sets, year, and category. Grouping by, I don't know, actually. I would say like this. This looks better for me. Group sets. Group sets. Does this work? Oh, it has to be on one line. Oh. Right? Is that right? Sorry, what am I doing? Let me just group it correctly. There we go. Is this correct? Oh, did I do it wrong? Group by grouping sets. Group by grouping sets. Okay, hang on. Let's see if we can get it to work. Grouping sets. Okay, so this does work, I think. And that is wrong because it's meant to be group by. Okay. Ah, there we go. So I remember year there, right? So it was year and category. Sets of year and category. If we go back to the video, I'm sure we will see everything will come full circle. But as you can see, year and category, everything are basically the columns are done, like the amount for each of those columns for that year is summed up. Essentially, that's what we're trying to do, but we're doing it for 3 different tables, which is very bizarre. We're doing it for 3 different tables. Yeah, we're doing it for 3 different tables. So yeah, it's gonna look cool. Let's just say that. Order by year and category. So you want to order by, hang on, sorry. Order by year. You can't order by both though. Oh yeah, okay, so if it's not year, then yeah, if year matches, then you order by the category. Category. Alright, there we go. Order by year, then we order by category. I think that's it, right? Oh, sorry. Is that not it? No, you need this. This is it, right? Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Okay, so that is that. Let's run the query. Okay, so okay. Now I'm starting to, okay, let's look at all the rows. Hopefully my OBS doesn't cut out. Company and individual. Year, those are the totals. And oh, you're linking all the tables for their build amounts. Oh, so all the tables build amounts together. So you're linking amounts together. That's category and sum of build amount, and this is from, of course, fact sale. I want to say fact. I always want to say fact sales, but it's not actually fact sales. It's fact billing, but this is the fact table, which of course is the table you always will probably use for these. I think maybe, I don't know. I had a feeling I would prefer to use this because this is what I used here, so I use it there. Left join, dim customer. Left join. So it's the same as before. Left join dim customer. Dim customer. And then join it on fact billing dot customer ID. ID equals dim customer dot customer ID. We only have 3 tables here, by the way. Oh yeah, the only way we can do this is if we did the previous lab, as they said. How true indeed. So left join, now we have another left join which has left join, which is on effect. Left join for month. What is it? Month. What is it, guys? It was month something, right? Dim month. Okay, left join dim month. Okay, let's left join dim month. Okay, let's left join dim month. Fact billing dot dim month. Fact billing dot dim month. What is it? Let's see. Fact billing dot dim month. Fact billing dot dim month. Okay, so fact billing. No. This is totally wrong. It's fact billing dot month ID equals fact billing dot month ID. Fact billing, which is on dim customer. Not dim customer. Dim month dot month ID. Now we do have our famous rollup here, so we can group. And I think I can't remember what it was. Yeah, I'll group by rollup. So let's group by rollup, which is similar to a whole lot of other things, but rollup is different. Now we do rollup, and then we say year and category. And I'm pretty sure, even though I'm not looking at it, I'm pretty sure I'm right. And then you order by year first. If year is the same, you do category, and there you go. So year first, right? Okay. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, there we go. It's the same. So the output of the above command will contain 408 rows. The partial output can be seen in the image below. See the full output, click on the open in new tab icon. Alright, so let's do that. First, let's run it. If it doesn't run, then it's probably a mistake. Dim month ID. Oh, is that wrong? Is it actually wrong? Oh, is it that? Okay, wait. Month ID. Month. Am I spelling it wrong? Dim month. Fact billing. Okay, so what is the error exactly? Dim month dot month ID. Looks like everything is correct though. So let's see. Month ID. Is this just incorrect? How is this incorrect though? I don't understand. So how is fact billing dot month ID correct then? There's three M's, guys. There's three M's. Chill out. Right, let's expand it. Have a look at our results. Where is it? Is this it? Yeah, this is more. Alright, so we have company, we have individual, because obviously year comes first, then category, and so on and so forth. If the year is different, then it has to be ordered alphabetically by category, so on and so forth. First is in the ascending order it appears. Let's keep going. So what is the next one? Exercise 4. So that was rollup, guys. Oh wait, let's see rollup again. Let's just see rollup to be appreciate rollup. Rollup gives us company for 2009, sum 2009 sum, which is pretty useful. Better than that other query we saw with grouping sets, which didn't give it to us for every individual year. So if you want the individual year for the category and for the year and the final amount, then use rollup. Okay, let's continue. Exercise 4. Write a query using a cube. To create a cube using the 3 columns labeled year, category, and sum of build amount, run the SQL statement below. Okay, select year, category, sum build amounts as total build amount from fact billing left joined in customer on fact billing dot customer ID equals space dim customer dot customer ID left join dim month on fact billing dot month ID equals dim month dot month ID group by cube year category order by year and category. So all what we should know, guys, this should be the best out of all three that we've seen so far. Not actually sure what the fourth one is, a materialized query view, but let's keep going. So we want to be doing year. I'm sure we can remember it by now. Category and sum of billed amounts. And this is from our fact table, which is called from fact billing. And there we go. So we got from fact billing. And what is next? From fact billing, we want a few things. So we want to join. There's a whole lot of joins. So left join. We want to left join the. We want to join. Sorry, customer. Oh wait, am I just losing my mind here? Oh, sorry, I'm not. Actually, I'm talking. I do reasonably know what I'm talking about. Customer, dim customer on, dim customer is joined on fact billing dot customer ID, the classic customer ID. Let's keep going. Customer ID, join a customer ID. They did equals there, but I'll do it like this. Dim customer dot customer ID. Okay, so there we go. Next, we will left join again. Okay, so we left joining now on dim month, which is a dimension table. That's why it's easy to remember the dim. Okay, on fact billing, that is the fact table of our star schema, I suppose. Customer, this is dim month equals dim. Sorry, that was terrible of me there. So bad. I'm playing really badly. I'm not playing. I'm typing out really badly right now. Month ID equals playing. Whatever. This isn't a game, by the way. Fact billing dot month ID equals dim customer dim month dot month ID. That does make sense. Alright, so month ID, let's keep going. Now we want to group by. What do we want to group by? We want to group by let's see, what do we want to group by? We want to group by what do we want to group by? Let's group by cube, I suppose, and we'll just do it for year. So this does all permutations as far as I remember. Well, that's what they said. Year, category, and then we order by year and category so that it looks good. All right, so I think we're getting close to almost being done. Let me just check here. Did I make a mistake? Order by is wrong. Year is wrong. Now it should be fine. Okay, let's run that. Okay, so let's see. What did I say? The output above command will contain 468 rows. Partial output can be seen in the image below. To see the full output, click on the Open in the New Tab icon. Well, we could click on the Open in the New Tab icon. Where's the Open in the New Tab icon? Is it here? Is it here? It is somewhere here. Oh, this is a new tab anyway, so there we go. So this is all the... This is better, right? Don't you think this is better, guys? Actually, is it better? Is it better? I don't know, I feel like it's the same. It just looks the same. What do you think? I think it looks the same. I think if you were to ask me... Oh, but it does give a summary at the end, though. it does give a summary at the end. I don't think the other one did. Anyway, let's keep going. I don't think the other one did. And I think I know that it doesn't. Actually, we can check. It's right here. Let's do this. And let's open it up. As far as I know, it does. This one doesn't give a summary, right? This one doesn't give us. Yeah, you see, it doesn't give a summary. So rollup is the best. The other one gives the summary, but it doesn't give like individual years. So this one doesn't give individual years. This one, yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. We have create a materialized query table. In DB2, we can implement materialized views using materialized query tables. Step 1, create space, create the materialized query table, execute the SQL statement below to create a materialized query table named country stats. All right, country stats. You might get a warning. Okay, so we're gonna get a warning for some reason. All right, let's go here. So we want to create table country stats, country, year, total build amount. Let's create a new table. All right, so this is a materialized query view. Let's create table. What do you want to call it again? Country stats. So country stats, and we want some year. Okay, so what do we want our thing to be? Country, year, total build amount. Country, year, total build amount. All right, let's see. Okay, total build amount as select country, year, sum of build amount. Well, that's pretty standard, actually. Pretty standard select statement. Oh, they say as. Oh, so they say as, and that's the. So wait, the classic as. Oh no, well, you could just say as, and then you just say. What is it? Select, create, select as. I think you have to select something. Select. What is it? We could actually say country, year, and yeah. Sum of build amount. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Country, year. Because remember those columns in that order. Okay, country, year. And then we have sum of build amount, which apparently is a column. I think I remember this column. I'm not sure. Maybe I remember this column. I'll see. I can't really remember. Okay, so from. Oh, wait, so this is done. Then we say from fact billing, right? That would make the most sense to me. But okay, now we left join some left joins. So what do they use? They don't group sets, right? So what is the sets one? Hang on. I just want to confirm something quickly, guys. Oh wait, I don't need this. I don't need to do this. What am I doing? I can just look here. Okay, so my number 2. So this is grouping by sets. Sorry, grouping sets. So this one's grouping sets. This one is, yeah, we know that. Okay, so there we go. So where's our thing we need? Oh yeah, we're not done. We have to hurry up a bit. Left join. These are all the other tables we've loaded, by the way. Left join dim customer. Left join dim customer. The classic. Left join dim customer on billing, the classic fact billing, dim customer dot customer ID. So there we go. Let's keep going. What is next? I think we